Hello everyone. Let me say this clearly and without fear. When the judiciary itself crosses the line of constitutional propriety, who holds it accountable? India's Supreme Court, the highest temple of justice, has now done something absolutely stunning and deeply disturbing. It has taken upon itself to dictate timelines to the President of India, telling the head of the state when and how fast to sign a bill. But here's the kicker. That was not even the prayer in the petition. It was never asked for. The court added it suo motu, on its own. Now ask for yourself, is this how constitutional democracy works? Is this how checks and balances function? No, this isn't just judicial activism. This is judicial imperialism, I would say, a blatant overreach. Now let's talk about the collegium system. It's how judges are selected for our high courts and the Supreme Court. But let me ask, where in the Constitution is the collegium mentioned? Nowhere there is a mention of the collegium system. Then, is it backed by any legislation passed by Parliament? No. Is it part of our constitutional design or democratic will? Absolutely not. Yet, it runs silently, powerfully, without scrutiny, because the judiciary decided that only it can choose its own. When Parliament tried to create the National Judicial Appointments Commission, a body to ensure transparency and accountability, it was struck down. Not by the President by returning the bill to Parliament, but by the judiciary itself, protecting its own turf. This is not how a republic is supposed to function. This is not democracy. Now let me lift the lid off a festering wound. The Justice Yashwant Verma case. Cash was recovered from his residence. Serious allegations surfaced. The public raised eyebrows. So what happened? Was a forensic investigation launched? Was the police called in? Was evidence preserved? No. Instead, a 3-member panel of judges was appointed by the collegium itself in a delayed, knee-jerk manner. In this way, an in-house inquiry was set up. Let me ask, did they engage a single forensic expert? Was any central or state investigative agency brought in? Certainly not. So what did they do instead? They waited. They delayed. They allowed precious time to pass. Evidence to disappear. It looks like a cover-up, a hush-up. And as usual, it seems to have worked. Much time has lapsed. There's no accountability in sight, no trial, no justice. This raises a terrifying question. Is there one justice system for the common man and another for those who wear the robes? And then there's the issue of the Waqf Act. Today the Supreme Court is hearing a case about its latest amendment. But let me ask, where was the court in 2013 when the Waqf Act was amended to grant Waqf boards enormous powers to encroach on non-Muslim lands? Why didn't the court strike that amendment down? And why even today are Hindus not allowed on the administrative boards of Waqf, despite the fact that thousands of acres of Hindu lands have been taken over? If lands that include temples and even government revenue land are being shown as Waqf land, why can't Hindus have a say in their administration? What kind of a secularism is this, where one community controls and the others are silenced? This is selective blindness, and the Supreme Court must answer. So I leave you with the most important question. Who will judge the judges? When the court dictates to the president, when it protects a shadow system like the collegium, when it buries scandal after scandal, when it picks and chooses what injustice to see, then we the people must stand up and ask, is this justice, or is this quiet tyranny? This is not defiance. This is a citizen's duty. Because if we, the people who have given our nation the Constitution, don't raise our voice now, then tomorrow truth itself will be held in contempt. If you care about the Constitution, if you care about accountability, if you care about democracy, then don't stay silent. Like, share, speak up. Because silence only feeds the rot. This is Lalit Sastri. Thank you for watching.